The foundations of a deadlift. First of all, the feet need to be hip width apart, with the bar directly over the top of your foot and your knees slightly pushed out to load up the hips. Once this is done, we're trying to maintain a nice long back, taking the hips behind us so the knees don't travel forward. If you notice, there's a plate there, and that's just to reduce the range of movement. Once you get confident in that, we will remove the plate, practicing the same move but a little bit deeper. Again, once confidence improves, we will increase speed to make sure that the mechanics of the move is still there. We then move you to a bar. Again, we will reduce the range of movement just so you can understand how far that bar needs to go, maintaining that long back. Once you're confident of that, the next stage is by increasing that range of movement, aiming to get past the knee to round about the middle of the shin. Have you noticed the hips still drive back? It's not a squat, we're hinging at the hip. When approaching the bar, keep the feet at hip width, but making sure the arms again are going to go on the outside of the legs and the knees slightly pushed out. Bracing the body before you make that lift, and again we're aiming to push those feet down into the floor so it creates a bit of force from the legs, then the hip joins in at the top. This movement should not just be your back, so from the side view, have a quick look of my back and my head just before the lift. It tightens up and then the bar comes up. And we're aiming to get that bar to move in a straight line if we can, so the hips drive back, the bar stays close to the legs as possible. Again, you can mess around with speed and weight as you progress. Another version of a deadlift is a sumo deadlift, where it's 2 thumbs apart and your legs are wider than your shoulders with your feet slightly turned out. The principle of the move is pretty much the same. Bar stays close to the legs, back stays nice and long and tight. Big tip on your grip, if we're going to use a hook grip, this relieves the pressure within the forearm, meaning you could hold weight for a longer period of time. So the thumb comes under the bar, the fingers go over the top of the thumb, and same as we come up, maintain that position.